Hi, welcome to Derek's Jeep Garage. Today we're going to be working on the Crew Cab Comanche. We're going to be fixing this steel plate to the rear part of the Comanche cab, where the bed used to be attached. As you can see, I have shortened the bed considerably. Still have to work on the departure angle. Right now we've taken about a full 9 inches out of this formerly long bed Comanche. We've cut it right at the frame. If we want to have any kind of architectural integrity, we're going to have to add this steel plate. Now, as you can see here, this whole section has been nicely angled round down. And I've actually deleted the gussets that actually create the stability for the Comanche where it attaches to the bed. Now, there are going to be these superimposed gussets that are attached right onto this steel plate. And I will, once this is welded onto it, I will continue another gusset and complete the system here to help kind of increase the rigidity of the back of the cab. And as you can tell right here, this needs to be angled round down too. Look at these nasty spots of rust. Now these are going to create a real nasty, dirty weld pool. And that's not going to create a nice, decent, strong weld. So we're going to grind that down, polish it up, get ready to fill in these plug welds, tack it up. Now, proper PPE is a must. You gotta have a proper protective equipment on while you're doing any sort of angle grinding. Anything that can damage your ear, your eyes, or cause abrasions and skin. So here we go.
Y'all call it what you want. It's a country boy's life well lived. Oh, here we go now. For the weekend hit on the tractors and the farm fences and the barns, you know how it is. Wear flags when you got beer, honky tonk, cold beer, Friday night, midnight kiss. Y'all call it what you want. It's a country boy's life well lived.
As you can see here, I've managed to grind down most of the areas where I will be welding on today. At some point, once it's tack welded to the vehicle, I actually will go back through and grind it down a little more. But right now, for our purposes, let's just throw it on there. And we're going to be using a mighty little Miller 211. You know what? For a small little machine, it does great work. And don't forget, smooth is fast.
Sadder, a little angel sitting in the shotgun seat. That feels like country music to me. There's a rear view, got you looking back. A little steel guitar bending in the grass. A little hometown.
What we have here is a decent looking plug weld. I still have to travel the circumference of the actual weld, completing the plug, with at least 1 or 2 more passes with my weld machine. In later episodes, we're going to get into how to turn this old beat up half Cherokee, half Comanche interior into what I would call junkyard chic. As you can see from here, the grafting of the 2 bodies didn't exactly leave a beautiful interior to work with. But I've come up with some key ingenious ideas on how to actually turn this interior around and really turn this formerly base model Cherokee Sport into something really for the eye to behold. Now what we have here is the basic 1993 Cherokee interior. There was no center console, no tachometer. It does have the AX15 transmission though, and I've done a couple things already to spice it up, like deleting the J-hook T-case shifter and replacing it actually with a piece of my old MJ AX15 shifter and actually kind of making a more standardized style of TK shifter, deleting the kind of tacky 90s J-hook that was never a big fan of, although I'm sure some of you out there are. Now that the steel plate reinforcer has been attached to the rear part of the cab of the Comanche, it's time to push the bed back into place. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. As you can see, it's a work in progress. But the step we did today will go a long way to creating more structural stability in the truck and making sure it just doesn't fold in half on us on the trail. So the next step will be installing a subframe assembly. And what that's going to do is it's going to follow along the channels of the unibody frame. Now we're going to tie that in with the frame stiffeners and with rocker panels, essentially creating a subframe. And this will ride along the unibody as it ties back into the Comanche frame on body, and it'll run the full length of the vehicle. Now this should create a lot of strength. We'll throw in some gussets, we'll plate over the rocker panels, and we'll do a really nice tie-in with a pair of nice stock frame stiffeners. It should create a lot of structural stability and ensure we won't fold in half when we're doing a little crawling on the trail. Hope to see you guys again soon. Don't forget, guys, smooth is fast. And for as much as I've been rambling, don't forget too, doing is greater than talking. Now get to doing.